everybody, I wanted to make a series of videos for you on the direct selling or party plan industry. I'm quite often asked questions about my business and how I have been so successful with my business, and one of the top questions is how did I choose which company to go with. So I am with Herbalife, which sells diet and nutritional products, and they have been around for over 30 years and have been growing steadily each year. So I chose that company for lots of different reasons, but I don't want to talk about Herbalife specifically in this video. I want to go through the steps that I looked at when choosing a company, and I have looked at several companies and I've been participated in several different companies as well. So first I would try and establish, why are you getting into the industry? Is it for an income for yourself, or are you really just wanting a discount to buy products that you already use and you already love? So if it's the second one there, so you love Tupperware and you want to buy their products and you'd like to do it at a discount, or Avon or Nutrimetics or something like that, the answer is easy. You sign up with the company that you love the products and so that you can get a discount with them. If you're actually looking to get into the party plan industry or direct sales industry, it's probably more appropriately called, for actually to make an income, there's other factors that you should consider. For example, I love makeup. You all know that I love makeup, and I thought I would be fantastic in the party plan industry in the makeup field. I like playing with it on myself. I like applying it to other people. I love how makeup makes you feel. So for me, that was a natural range of products to go and start to look into. But it wasn't long before I realized that one of the things I love about makeup is buying products and actually trying different things and then telling you all how I like them. And I found that having to stay with one brand or honoring the brand that I also had a business with was really limiting for me. I started to miss going out into the shops and sticking my fingers in other companies' products. So I decided to move away from the cosmetics side. This is what I would do. Think about a product that you use and that you know other people use. This is if you want to make an income from the direct selling industry. Choose a product that you believe in, that you trust. Even better if it's a well-known brand and other people use the product. That's great. That's a great start. So think about the quality of the product. Think about the branding that I mentioned. Think about, what if something goes wrong with this product? What are my customers going to think? How am I going to deal with that? Does this product, is it sturdy? Is it reliable? For things like jewelry, what happens if a bead falls off something? Will the company that I'm looking at have a process for replacing that? Do they have a warranty? Do they have guarantees on their products? So really investigate products thoroughly and look at whether they have money back guarantees, those sorts of things, in order to protect your customers. Because I can tell you, it's an awful feeling if someone brings something to you that they've purchased from you and says it's broken. So really look into that with great care. Check out the quality and the branding and the support for the product. Secondly, when choosing a party plan or direct sales company, I would look for a company that is going to support you in starting your business. Now, there's a lot of people out there with a lot of different brands that are getting incentives to sign people up. So for me, I would look at finding a person that you have a true connection with, and that you really feel is going to invest time in you and getting you started. Now, the person in your upline is not going to run your business for you. They're not going to make the money for you. It's going to be up to you. But you do need to find someone that you have a good rapport with and that you can sort of negotiate how it's going to work. Are they going to call you and see how you're going? Are they going to be available for you to call them and ask some questions? Or will you correspond over Facebook or Messenger? How is that going to work? So My upline at the moment lives in a completely different state in Australia, and that works fine for me because I'm a confident person and I can go off and do things. And in fact, I give her ideas. Oh, I've gone and done this, it worked really well. And she's like, oh, what a great idea. So we have a really good relationship, even though it is distant. Other people really like to see things hands-on and have the experience of being shown do it like this, or showing things. So if that's important to you, then find someone who lives locally, probably not just down the road, but that lives in the same area, that it won't be too difficult for you to catch up and have meetings together. So your support for your business is really important. The person that signs you up in your business, their role should be to get you started in your business and to give you the tools and training that you need to be on your way. But ultimately, you want to run this as your business, and so you want to be able to move away from your upline and not put any of the blame for your business's success or failure on that person, because at the end of the day, it's you that has to do the work. Thirdly, I would have a look at the training that the company you're signing up with offers. Do they have videos and brochures and things available for you online that you can watch at home or at your leisure? So things like product guides and information. A lot of companies will want you to spend quite a bit of money on buying product guides and glossy brochures. Now, quite often, if you've got them available electronically as well, you can download a PDF and email it to people without actually having to purchase a lot of brochures and catalogues. So have a look at that. The support from the company itself is very important for training, availability of brochures, the costs of things. Check that out. Next, I would have a look at the profit plan or marketing plan for the company. So if you are in the business to actually earn an income, it will be important to have a look at how much money can I earn and how difficult is it going to be. So if the levels are really stepped quite a fair way apart, it can be a little bit demoralizing when you're working really hard and you're not quite making it to the next level. So all companies will have a profit plan or a commissions schedule or a marketing plan. It might be called all different sorts of things. Here is one from a company, not a company that I'm with, but you can see it has the different levels and percentages for commission on it. So all of the companies out there will have one of these. So ask to see it, and also ask your upline which level are they at. So it's sort of important to understand the motivation behind the person that is joining you to the company as well. When you're considering marketing plans, do have a look at whether you are required to put any minimum orders in. So one company I was involved with and I was quite successful with had a rule that I only got my commission if I put in a personal order up to a certain amount of points, okay? And so the points are usually worth dollars or something similar. So I could usually get those points by my personal use of the products, and that was fine. But at the end of the day, sometimes if I didn't need to order anything, but my team had actually put in a lot of sales of their own and for their customers, I felt I was obliged to put an order in for products that I didn't really need in order to get my commission. And I quickly started to lose interest in that as an element in the marketing plan for me. So just be wary. Do you have to put in minimum orders each month or each quarter to keep your commission level? Do you have to put in an order of a certain amount of points to get commission from your downline, and those sorts of things. So just really look into it in detail. If you really want to make an income from the direct sales business, you do need to know all of those details. You've got to know what you're getting into. So finally, I would have a look at market saturation. So I'm sure there's a lot of companies out there that, people get really excited to join the company and actually want to make an income from it, but then everywhere you turn, there's already someone that's got that area covered. There's nothing worse than being really excited about your business and then you go to the local shops or other places where you would like to introduce people to your brand and they're like, oh, I've already got someone that does that. Oh, we're covered for that. I've got someone booked into that market for the next 2 years. It's really disheartening. So have a look at market saturation before you sell up. Talk to your family and friends. Ask them if they know about the products. Ask them if they know someone that sells the products. And you could even survey your family and friends as well before you get started to say, if I joined a linen company, would you have a party? Would your friends be interested in having a party? So have a look at that and just consider those elements too. It's also really important with direct sales not to rely on family and friends for sales, because that sort of stream or line of customers will dry up very, very quickly. So have a look at the repeatability of the product. So will your customers come back to you and buy more and more and more of your product? Now with linen, yes, they might, and it might be a large commission for, I'm not quite sure, I don't know much about that industry, but I'm just sort of thinking of how many times do people go and buy bed sheets? Some people may buy them a lot. Personally, I don't buy them very often. It's not something that I would repeat purchase. If I think about makeup and skincare, makeup is not a very repeatable purchase unless you've got a great primer and a great foundation. But how often do we reach the end of a lipstick or the end of an eyeshadow? So if you're not going to run out of eyeshadow or lipstick very quickly, then the company needs to be putting out new colours and new textures quite regularly to keep people interested and keep them buying. But if they have a great foundation and a great primer, that's things that people will chew through and come back and purchase again. Skincare is great. If people have a great skincare product, they become really faithful to the brand and come back and repurchase. There's kitchenware out there. There's so many different options to have a look at. So talk to your family and friends, survey them, see what they're interested, but also consider when you have had your parties with family and friends, how are you going to source more customers? And when you get more customers, will they be faithful to your brand? Will they come back and buy more products? So have a think about that one as well. Alright, that's it. That is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have some questions about direct sales, please put them in the comments box below and I will make a video about it. If you have any questions for me, you can leave a comment below and I will answer that as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.